Taurus, welcome into your Mercury retrograde reading. Mercury retrograde is currently retrograde in Capricorn from the 29th of December until the 18th of January. And this can affect and cause some situations to arise in our life at this time. It is always, this is the planet of communication. So it's always a time for us to be a bit cautious with regards to how we speak to people, remembering people's names, dates, times, all of those kinds of things, because it can also cause issues with any kind of electronic devices because of communication, meaning like phones, or we send the wrong email, we say the wrong thing, that kind of vibe, the message that went through was sent spontaneously without thinking about it. Events take place, so we need to be very careful of this. This can also be a time of, especially because we are in Capricorn, there could be travel delays. If you are traveling, there could be problems with things like lost luggages or misplaced passports, all those funny kind of things. So be very cautious with regards to that. Contracts and relocating, buying a car, leaving your job, getting a new job, signing a contract, all those kinds of things. This is where we need to just kind of like hold back a little bit, okay, until this energy can shift away. Also, this is the most notorious time where the exes like to come out of the woodwork and send that message that says, hey. So be very cautious of that, because that can be a negative situation returning for you. Mercury retrograde, for me, I always feel as if it is a time for us to be tested in some kind of ways, a time for us to finally release things that no longer are needed in our energy, and we want to see for you. But for me, the positive energy of Mercury retrograde is to slow down, is to reflect, is to rethink about things in our life and reimagine. It is a time for us to have a break, basically. So slowing down a lot. And it is time for us to reimagine how we would like our life to be. So let's have a look at your main energy at this time. And it is the Two of Cups, and it says coming together. Okay, this is your main energy. This is a very good card to come up here, especially if this is Mercury retrograde vibe here. I don't know how this is going to translate. Let's look at the challenge that may be here. The challenge is a reverse Six of Pentacles. It does say giving and receiving. It did come up in the reverse position, so there could be an unbalance here in giving and receiving in a connection. The outcome is going to be a healing. We've got the Star card coming in here, which is Aquarius. So there could be a healing taking place here with regards to unfair give and take. Moving forward, we have the Chariot card, the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords here. So there is some clarity happening here. So this is what I'm picking up on from your Mercury retrograde reading. So coming together, we're definitely dealing with something here that's got to do with a relationship or connection between two people. There could be love here as well in this connection. But the challenge here at this moment in time is this reverse card, which is giving and receiving. And because it's in the reverse position, it shows that somebody is doing most of the work, most of the effort, and trying to make something happen here. This could be a challenge that takes place during Mercury retrograde. As I was doing all the readings, I've noticed that this is the Mercury retrograde energy, and this is after Mercury retrograde. It comes up every time like that, which is quite interesting. There is going to be a healing that takes place between you and this person. I feel like that during this time, so be very careful between the 29th and the 18th. Sometimes it can overflow a little bit before and after those dates as well. It can have a little bit of a residual effect afterwards or even before. There is a healing that is going to take place, and there is a dream here, I think, that you guys are going to be able to make realized because of the situation. This could be even something that needs to be brought out into the open so that it can be healed. Okay, after Mercury retrograde has passed, so looking at the end of January, there is a determination here and a new beginning coming in for you guys. It shows up 3 times here on top. Okay, for whoever you are connecting to, there's a sudden movement forward here with the Chariot card, which is also Cancer. So I feel like there's a sudden moving forward, but there's also determination attached to this card. There's this energy of you really wanting something to move forward, and possibly even them as well, because we did start out with the Two of Cups, which is a very positive energy. It's not going to be easy. I feel like there is things that are going to be needed to be sorted out here, but because there is so much determination coming up here with regards to getting something right. It looks very positive to me. So with regards to that, we've got a nice card coming up here, which is a celebration energy. We've got a Four of Wands coming in, which is again a new cycle that is beginning, a new start that is beginning. This could be leading to things like something much more serious, so a much more longer cycle that will take place. But it is a very positive one, because you are moving into something that could be serious, hey, between you and this person, because this card sometimes can mean a celebration due to an engagement or a marriage. Okay, this is a very positive new cycle that's going to leave you happy. And I think it's got to do with what lies next to this, which is the Page of Pentacles. This could be somebody's energy wanting to come in here, wanting to at least talk about something that is more stable and more permanent, talking about stability, talking about having this more strength in a connection than what it was before. Somebody wanted to come in, possibly even wanting to settle down in an energy. That is why we have got the Four of Wands that has been next to it. As you guys are moving forward, I feel like this connection and you and this person really do want to work things out. I can pick up with the Chariot card here, the healing energy that comes in, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, even the Page of Materials or Page of Pentacles. With this energy, as you guys are moving forward, it doesn't mean that there will not be problems as you go forward. Yes, there is going to be problems, without a doubt. With the Knight of Voices, or which is the Knight of Swords, we do have things moving quite rapidly forward here. We've got situations moving forward quite quickly that is going to require clear thinking and clear planning as you move forward, because there is going to be a little bit of issues. And I'm not surprised to see it, because we have got the Chariot card crossing straight over here with the Five of Swords. And the Chariot card always means, yes, that there is going to be problems. It's not going to be easy to get this right, but it is doable. It requires common sense here, because this Five of Swords could be conflict between two people. It could be fights that take place. It could be disagreements that take place. If you are in a relationship, welcome to reality, because that is how it is going to be. With this energy coming in, the Queen of Voices requires you at times like this, when these things take place, for both parties to keep a level head and to try not to let the emotion take over the conversation. Okay, trying not to let situations to come in here that can cause a breakup to happen that you later regret. Remember, the surface emotion that we feel in a moment is not permanent. We can be angry in the moment, and we must never make a decision at that time, or even sad or frustrated or jealous or whatever it may be. When that emotion is removed and taken away, you will find that you still have love for the person. So we need to be very level-headed at the time when these things are happening, so that we don't make mistakes. And so do they as well. So a good conversation or a new way of moving forward between two people would be great to be looked at here. This may, for some of you guys, especially if you are in a current connection with a person, this can even take place during Mercury retrograde, because we've got this whole bunch of communication. It says voices, voices, voices at the bottom here coming in, which can be an indication that you need to be careful that fights do not break out during this time due to miscommunication or due to emotions driving something forward at that moment that may not be with you in the moment that comes next. So we can be angry now and say something and regret it later. So do be cautious moving forward. But I definitely feel there needs to be a look at how you guys are communicating during this time, even afterwards, so that the certain situations can be healed and fixed as you're moving forward. And then I do feel like, because of the three cards lying here and even the coming together, I feel like you guys will move very positively forward with each other. But there we go. Thank you so much for watching. If it resonates, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you have, do not forget to turn on the notification bell, because sometimes YouTube will not send those messages out that our videos are being released. And you can even hit the thumbs up button to let me know how the video is resonating with you. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending my love to you. Bye.